we find a couple of things. One was that they both, the ones who voted, in the case of Dash, were the one running this layer of servers, the one that they call master nodes. Okay? So the people that was voting was people that invested in these servers, and there were mostly technical people. No? But technical people don't know about marketing or PR or business or this and that, so it doesn't make sense that they are the one deciding on everything. Okay? So we say, instead of being these operators of the nodes, the one voting, in our case, we want the people who is holding tokens to vote. Okay? So what we did is we create a similar system to that, with mainly that difference, that we create like an application to submit proposals of these projects, and with another application that has an internal wallet, anybody that holds this token can use the token as voting power. Okay? So just by investing in the project, you can decide also, depending on the tokens you have. And this is a governance system that we understand is even a little bit superior than one Dash, because it's not technical people deciding for things they don't know, but mostly people who are, it's open to everybody. But also it's not the last or the best thing you can do. I mean, it's good for the current stage of the project. But if this project start going big and start being worth billions, then a lot of interest comes and try to game your system, no? And you should evolve to a governance system that doesn't depend only on the money that you have invested, because somebody can come with much more money than all the money that we have and buy all the voting power and hijack the project. No? So we are already designing the next version of the system that is going to prevent this type of problem, together with some other type of problem that happens in this community when people disagree. No? When people disagree, these communities get divided. It happened already with Ethereum. There was a disagreement, and one part of the community went one direction or the other, and that affects also the price, the market, and everything. So there is already very advanced research, even outside this industry, that prevents this situation by allowing that even divergences like this doesn't split the community, and they keep building things like in parallel, or I don't know exactly how it works, but it keeps everybody together to handle that situation. So we are on the path of doing this. So our voting system, or our governance system in the end, our governance system then has two major parts. One is what regulates mining, that is with chapters that are going to be in state, in countries, states, and cities, with this chapter application. Then it's going to be followed by the research network, then entrepreneurs, and then end users. And the other half of the problem is the governance of projects. And the other half of the problem is how you spend the issuing of the token in the most clever possible way, because the token has to be issued anyway. You either give it 70 million to miner, or you distribute it in a way that will move faster than the others, and you compete better. So we think that doing things like this, we can move things forward. So that answers your question.
It sounds like almost like a proof of social play with the chapters and the communities and the organizations. It's some kind of a social proof, which still may give a little bit of centralization at the local levels, because there's social leaders and stuff.
Well, the whole Internet of People is about people. So it makes sense that instead of being machine mining, it's people mining with what they do. So more or less it goes in that direction also. Yeah.
And people have flows, so that some of these flows can't be fixed automatically. But if we are at least as good as people, without the centralized power, then I think we are back to at least, I don't know, 200 years ago, when you knew people and you knew their reputation, and you could deal with a situation in a village easily. That's right.
Yeah,
with personal relations, real ones.
The real, very, very important get into a situation similar to what happened in countries. You have a country with a bad constitution that is so bad that doesn't even allow you to change it. Then you are condemned for all your life because you are trapped there. So if your own rules prevents you for evolving, then you are really in a bad situation. That is more or less what happened with Bitcoin, with this very primitive governance system. And your governance system should allow you to evolve, because nobody knows if this chapter organization is really the best for a global massive scale. Maybe it's not. But if we can evolve, then we can fix it and we can rearrange it in another way. The problem is we are trapped by our own rules and we cannot get out of it. And then you are condemned to a slow death.